Hey guys, welcome to Drupal Learn. Today we're going to see how to use contextual filters in a view and what purpose does it serve. Let's get started. Let's fire up the terminal. Let's go to our website, D11, which is our latest version. Let's use a one-time login link. Let's copy this, fire up our terminal. Because we're already logged in. Worries. Let's go ahead and create a view. Let's name this, since we are using this contextual filter thing, let's even name it as contextual filter. Let's use article, and let's say for now we use this as a block, and the display format, set it to unformatted list, output as fields, save and edit. Now instead of the title we had article content type. Let's go to article content type, the manage fields. So we have a body, we have a comment, we have an image. Let's choose this image field. Search for image. As you can see, its category is content and description appears in article. Choose this one, and let's for now leave the settings as such, and let's remove the title. Let's save this view. Now let's go ahead and create an article. So let's just say this is a test article, and let's just say that we had a search for some test images. Let's say flowers. Let's just drag this image and put it here. Let's say it's rose. Let's put some dummy text about some rows. Let's copy this. Even better, let's copy a whole amount of text. Let's hit save. Now as you can see in this page, test article, the image appears and the rest of the text. Now let's assume you want this image to appear right next to this text, beneath the text. In such cases, you would be going to the respective content type, let's say article, and go to the manage display, and then you will move this. So body comes first and then comes the image. Now if you come and refresh the page, you see the body is here and then the image. The image is just too big. Let's just control its width over here. Instead of wide, let's keep it to a medium of 220 pixels. Let's again come over here. It's way too small. Let's fix this, maybe to 480. Yeah, that should do. All right, so that's it. Now let's just say that you want this to show up in a sidebar. Now this is the content region, and this is the footer, and obviously this is the header, and there are sidebar regions over here. If you go here, structure, block layout, you have a lot of sections: header, primary menu, secondary menu, hero, highlighter, breadcrumbs, ocean forms, content. There's a sidebar. Let's just say if you put this, for now I'm putting in, let's just say we'll put the our view block, which is contextual filter. So let's leave the settings untouched for now, and then set it, then save the blocks. Now if you come and refresh the page here, as you can see here, it appears in the sidebar section, the image. But let's create article 2. Test article, that was the rows. Let's say now we go for some other, let's say sunflower, and this is perhaps some sunflower. Let's look for some sunflower images. This, and this is sunflower, and let's put some sunflower related text. Let's save this. As you can see here, in the content area, you are seeing the sunflower, and in the test article 1, you're seeing the rows. If you refresh this view will keep on showing every images for each nodes, but that's not what we wanted. So in such cases, what would we be expecting? So we want one of the field values of this node to appear in the sidebar, just the respective node field value, not the values in every nodes of this particular content type. So in such case, the contextual filter comes into picture. Now let's go ahead, since we are showing it in the sidebar, let's go ahead and hide this from the display. So in manage display, we are dragging the image and move it to the disable section. Save it. We refresh this. Won't have the image in here, but as you can see, it is showing image of both the nodes. Currently there are 2 nodes, and if you add a third node, it will keep on showing the respective node images. So in order to make it to show only the respective node images, for example in this case, for node 1 it's only rows, and for node 2 it's only sunflower. Let's go ahead to this contextual filter view, and then if you come to this section, there is a contextual filter. Click on it, look for something called ID. As you can see, this ID, hit on it, click on add and configure contextual filters, and then click provide default value. Type is content ID from the URL. Just click on apply. If you scroll down, you won't see anything here, but if you remove this, if you scroll down to the previous section, you will see both the images. Now once again go ahead and look for ID, scroll down, ID content, provide default value, type is content ID from URL, click on apply, scroll down here, there is nothing here, so which makes this contextual filter actually expects an ID from the URL. Now in order to test it, ID, let's say 1, it should bring up the rows image here. Click on update preview. As you can see here, it's just bringing the rose image. Now type in 2 over here. It will bring only the sunflower image. Now just save this view. Now if you go and refresh this page, the node ID is 1 and the associated image is just the rose flower. So if you refresh this page, you would get just the rose flower. Now if you come to the page number 2 and refresh this, it should show only the sunflower. So this is the basic use of contextual flower filter. So anywhere you need a particular value of a content type to be shown based on the node ID, and you wanted to place it in some sections as a block view, as a page or something, that's when the contextual filter kicks in. Thank you guys for watching the video.